Hello, I want to welcome you to our new monthly update video, which will feature 3 segments: recent events, addressing current myths, and upcoming events. Recent events. The first weekend of August, the Village hosted the 21st annual Taste of Orland, and the first at Centennial Park West. It was an unprecedented success. First, thank you to the Board of Trustees for ignoring the vicious and sometimes personal attacks to do the right thing and approve the venue. Second, a thank you to Joel Van Essen, Krishid Hoda, and Ray Piattoni and their teams working to ensure that after breaking ground just last September, the venue was ready. Lastly, thank you to our entire staff, Ray Piattoni, our Recreation Director, and his team, including Aaron, Doreen, Greg, and all of our park staff, Public Works doing the setup and working throughout the weekend, and our police department for ensuring the event was safe. This was the first taste at this venue, and the logistics were outstanding. Traffic flow, entry into the park, bathrooms, parking, the bands, and finally the drone show. Everything was great. I cannot compliment all of our staff enough for their efforts in making this a first-class event. Also, just last week, we supported our police officers on the National Night Out at the Village Center. Since parking was a significant issue, we will likely be moving this to Centennial Park West next year, where there is more parking and more room for booths and people. Recently, the board approved the project for downtown Orland Park. It has been a 6-year process to develop a market-based solution to finish this project that was started a decade and a half before I became mayor. The approved plan meets the goals established by this board. No residential, a development that benefits all of the residents of Orland Park, not just those who live within a block or two of 143rd and LaGrange. Also, all incentives need to be generated by the project itself and not come from other village sources. At that same board meeting, we approved the swap of the quote, Nature Center with the Forest Preserve District. In exchange, we received rights of way for the future 143rd Street widening project and a waiver of tree mitigation fees. It is unfortunate it took 7 years to get done, but it is a good government solution. The forest preserves have the skill in-house to maintain the habitats, and in return, the village gets needed right-of-ways, including to the west of Park School, to make it safer to get students into and out of the school. Lastly, if you get the chance, check out football practice at the redeveloped Schuessler Park. It is an awesome facility. Addressing current myths. Each month in this segment, we will address myths that we have heard swirling around Orland Park. No free parking at the Taste of Orland Park. As many of you know by now, this was completely false. Between Centennial Park, the East Metro lot, and the Old Andrew facility, there were over 3,500 free parking spots for the Taste, compared to about 250 at the old Taste location. The paid parking was either at or near capacity every night and generated over $13,000 to help defray some of our cost. Another recurring myth is that I can no longer run for mayor because I am term limited. To be clear, the term limit referendum was to limit the number of terms to 3 4-year terms. I have been mayor for 7 years and am in my 2nd term. The first election in which anyone will be term limited, based on when this was put into effect, is at the 2033 consolidated elections. Upcoming events and issues. The Village has a lot of work upcoming, including the budget meetings, which begin in September, and TIF district hearings for the new downtown TIF. Also, we will have our final concert featuring Mark Martel, One Vision of Queen, on August 17th. Please come out and enjoy the evening, which will also include Glory Days, a Bruce Springsteen tribute, and Billy Nation, a Billy Joel tribute band. Other upcoming events include Breakfast with the Mayor on August 24th from 9:30 to 11 a.m. at the Village Hall Boardroom, where you can ask me questions directly. Thank you very much and hope you have a great month, and I look forward to talking to you again next month.